National Digital Library of India is a project hosted by IIT Kharagpur. It is a Ministry of Education's project, and the main objective is to create a platform which will be useful for school students, college goers, and lifelong learners. I have mentioned the two different URLs. One is the NDLI that IIT Kharagpur is hosting that domain, that is ndl.iitkgp.ac.in, and another one is www.ndl.gov.in. You can write any two of these URL for getting access to NDLI website. What is NDLI? NDLI, as I have already mentioned, it is a platform and which is a digital library platform. It is 24/7 enabled platform, and major objective is to create a single window search facility. So in NDL, we collect all the resources from various source organizations, institutes, and so for other words, we can tell that NDLI is a aggregator. So it collects all the metadata information from various servers and indexed that information. Many persons are working in this. Presently, there are around 100 plus employees working in NDLI. Many persons are working for server, technique, IT, program writing, and then many library science professionals are recruited every year for metadata curation, etc. It covers many academic content from KG to PG level. It hosts text, video, audio, simulations, and many other different types of content. We are having user interface in English and many other different languages. Presently, 13 languages are present in NDL portal, and it is getting increased day by day. So these 13 are the interface portals. So you can select Bangla, so Bengali interface will come. Similarly, you can select other languages, Indian languages. It is important for schoolgoers and research scholars as well as for lifelong learnings, which is used for our research and development and other activities also. We are having two different channels to access the NDLL content. One is the web app, that is the desktop version. So using a computer, you can browse the portal and access its content, as well as you are having a mobile app. Say mobile app, you can download it from the Google Play as well as App Stores. So Google Play, you know it is very important for the Android systems, and those who are using iOS or the Apple systems, they can install it from the Apple Store. So using these two channels, you can browse or download or read the NDL content which are available. Now, why NDL is important, or why government is going for such an initiative? The main thing is there are many contents available throughout India in various servers. Like for example, some content are available in Presidency University server, some contents are available in Vidyasagar University, many contents are available with IIT Kharagpur, IIT Delhi, etc. These are the government organizations. So government took this initiative to create a single window platform where this platform will collectively harvest or collect all the information of these servers and index it properly according to the education level. That means this content is useful for which education level student. It is a UG student, it is a PG student, it is a research scholar, or it is a school student. So whenever a user is searching for thermodynamics, for example, in NDL, we will get that this thermodynamics content, PDF file or the video file is applicable for, or is useful for a school goer. So it will be written for school students, for PG or UG or for research. So such classifications are available. And we are having a huge workforce which continuously manages with programmatic curation or manual curation for mapping these data sets. So now this will reduce the financial and human resource for libraries, and it will make accessible to everyone. So that is the main purpose for such platform, and government's initiative is very much useful for all the persons who are staying in remote positions, remote locations. They don't have access to libraries, but if they have access to internet, they can collect this or they can read these resources which are present in NDL. As well as today, the student platforms who are attending this online session, they can also, in after the session, they can access the NDL if they have not NDL platform, and they can search for various other contents which is available there. That I will be discussing today. Glimpse of NDL repository. At present, we are having 13 crore plus contents. The contents are available in many vernacular languages. It is helping the school students. Many school board informations are available, contents are available. Study materials for college and schools, as I have already told. So study at home, this is possible. The architecture which is designed and developed in NDL is is done using open source software and open metadata. That means the softwares what we are using, that are all open source. None of the softwares are purchased softwares. And then there are NDL club like departments or sections which are handling the workshops. They are very much active for user engagement program, user awareness program for the NDLI resources. Finally, we also have services for institutional digital repository services. This is the service using which we integrate all other university or college repositories, the data which is present in those repositories. For example, there is a college who has stored all its question papers in a digital repository. So we collect that repository, or we connect to that repository, we harvest their information, and we index that information to NDL. So whenever in NDLI portal somebody is searching for some question paper, they will get those questions. So it is beneficial to their student, that college student, as well as to the other students also. So these are the main glimpse for NDL repository or the NDL platform. When you browse ndl.iitkgp.ac.in, you will come to a platform or a portal like this, or you can browse this www.ndl.gov.in. Both are mirror and both will bring such type of interface. A simple glance for the contents available for the NDL. So it is a portal which is very much useful for the students. Actually, it is made for learning. It is a digital library. So there are contents for career development, attempting for examinations, like for example, JEE Main, JEE Advanced, NEET, Railway Recruitment Board, and many other competitive exams. Question papers and their solutions are available in this portal. And we are adding many other questions and their solutions day by day. As I have already discussed, the IDRs which are present in various colleges and universities, they are also getting added to NDL. And at present, we are having 150 plus IDRs connected to NDLI servers. The documents provided by many universities and institutes. So many universities and institutes have donated their document and content. Those are also present in NDL repository. Similarly, as the club supports for the development of the school, university, and institutes through awareness workshop and user workshop. NDL has various type of improved search facility. At present, NDLI version 3 is present. So initially in 2015, NDL portal version 1 was launched. and gradually it had been improved. Lot of features are implemented in this. So presently NDLI portal is version 3, which is present, and it is continuously getting developed as per the user requirement. The metadata curation and creations are continuously done by the employees, many members, as well as automated programming also curates the data informations. So this is a glance of information. I have tried to represent the boards what we are covering. I have shown a India map. There, most of the government bodies and Kendriya Vidyalaya, non-government organizations, examination verticals and career verticals are present. So, for example, for Kendriya Vidyalaya, KVS, Bangalore, KVS, ASC centers, Bangalore centers, and other Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan like Agra region are added in NDLI portal. Similarly, CBSE and NCRT has deposited all their books, school level books, and those are also indexed in our servers. Different state board university, state boards content are also present, that I will show it during demonstrations. Similarly, non-government organization and examination verticals are added. So this makes it a very good for children and adolescent students, and they can take the most out of it. For those who are college goers, they are having various type of exams. They appear for various types of exams, so they can see these examinations questions as well as their solutions. Many solutions are available along with explanations. Those are very much useful in nowadays, because all these questions are multiple questions. So suddenly somebody says question A is the correct answer, so along with that you need a explanation how this A is also the correct answer. So there is a explanation for that answer. Let it be a mathematical question or it may be a logical question, the answers and the solutions are available. I will like to highlight the collaboration list. This collaboration list is continuously growing. So we have collaborated with many national and international body. Out of that, I will highlight one such society is Satyajit Ray Society, where we have indexed Satyajit Ray's Kheror Khata. For those who are knowing it, I would like to make it more clear that when Satyajit Ray used to direct one movie, so during that time he draws all the scenes in a copy. So he used to sketch, he used to highlight, there is handwritten words, handwritten scene structure, scene area. Many places he has written the budget of that conducting that scene. So those things are available. So Satyajit Ray Society had digitized all those content, and that digital content is available. They have donated it to NDL. So NDLI has indexed and properly kept it in their archive. So similarly, Million Bulls project, which has around 5.5 lakhs of scanned books, rare books are available. Then Chavi, cancer images are available. See, so all these collaborations we have done, and so that is why it is becoming a diverse information hub, and many data are or books and data informations are available that will be very much useful in today's era, and students can go through to that platform. Most of the content are open access, because it is a mandate for the government to keep the information open access content information in the portal, not closed. So all the open access content are available. Like Sabarmati Ashram Preservation and Memorial Trust has given many pages, those are getting integrated. So it will bring more information about Mahatma Gandhi. So we will be knowing about that, and all the digital content. So we can read it in our mobile phone, we can read it in our laptop or desktop. So that is the main advantage of it. If we mention about the recent initiatives, so we are integrating with the SWAM MOOCs, massive online courses. So that is one of the part where SWAM's all contents are integrated with NDLI. A user of NDLI can search for SWAM courses in NDLI portal, and then maybe redirected to SWAM for certification, other informations. So previously a person has to read in digital library, as well as separately has to go to the SWAM portal to learn about more in that which is present in that portal. Presently it is integrated, so information exchange is there. Users can directly get that information here. Similarly, Deepak for the disability knowledge and copyright guide for the Indian library, those are being developed in NDL. So these are very good initiatives and these are completed. Like for example, I will tell that for librarians to understand which content we should give it to student, we should digitize and give it to student, whether we are coming under copyright purview or not. To know these answers, many options of various lawyers is being taken, lawyer copyright specialists are taken, and then NDLI created a copyright guide, and that is being hosted in NDL site. So we can of course download, anybody can see and download that guide, and that is very much helpful. So this version is present in various other languages also, and it is used by many librarians for delivering information and in digital information, so that they can easily understand whether I am there within the copyright or I am violating the copyright laws of the land. So that is previously it was very hazy. Now many of the things are very clear with this manual. So now quickly I would like to go for a simple demonstration for NDLI. So this is the portal ndl.gov.in. So as soon as I go to this portal, I will be getting 8 subject categories, or I will be telling it as various verticals like school, higher education, career, research, patent, judicial, cultural archives, and newspapers. So suppose I will take one by one. I will go to school education. If I click here, all the school related informations are available here. You can see here, like for example, subject is there, education levels, then content in Indian languages, state board. If I go to Andhra Pradesh, I will get all these social studies and all of this. So this is the Andhra Pradesh state board they have written. Now here the very important and highly accessed content is the JEE Main and NEET preparatory courses. So if I click here, see it will show the year-wise question sets. If I click in 2025, it will show me paper 1. If I click here, in paper 1, maths, physics and chemistry. If I select maths, and then if I extend it the question 1, so if I click in question 1, this is the question 1 actually. If I go to the solution, so it will show me the question, answer is 4, and as I was discussing how this answer is 4, that is being shown and explained here. So this is highly used by the students for class 11, 12, those who are preparing for this such type of competitive exams. Similarly, if I go to shift 2 and if I go to chemistry, so it will quickly explain me. So this is how it is calculating, and all this about the mass and all these things what I understand with this question, and the answer is 2, and how it is the solution, that is similarly you can randomly check in either also. So it shows the chemical structures also. And like this, the answers are present. Similarly, I'm not going to NEET, and these are also same for all other sections. And class 12, I can see the different, see, these are other contents. These are question papers for this. Full question paper. Contents in Hindi. Class 2 content. Now, when you go inside a section, you can type here also. And these are the languages which are available for this. You can change it like this. So this is one of the thing which is very much useful for the school students. Let me go to the higher education. For UG and PG students, these are some of the thing which is integrated with NDLI. That is NPTEL videos, Swam Prabha, Swam, spoken tutorial, InflipNet, ECE contents, and it is like this. Many things are also here. Subject-wise classifications are also made here. If somebody wants to know more subject management areas, then he or she can click in view more, and here they will be able to see the contents. Suppose communities, if I click, so I will be able to see what type of, this is a SWAM course, and like this. Here also you can see this green color represents a unlock key, that is it is a open access content. So I can click here and I can see how many contents are open access. If any author level is there, then I will be able to see the authors. As I was telling, that if somebody is searching in Google, like I'm searching in Google for magnetism, a magnetic effect, or electromagnetic induction, and as soon as I give this in Google, it will give me a list of search results. Many PDF files are also available, but Google will not give me a classification whether this PDF is useful for a school student or a UGPG student or a research scholar or any other lifelong learner. But here all these contents are well classified. If I click here, you can see it is for undergraduate. I can click here and understand the language, resource type, what type of resources are available. Web course, only one web course is there, and most of them are lectures and lecture notes, video content. If I click here, I can see from whom I am getting this UGC MOOCs course in SWAM. Some text and video courses are available. So this defines the educational parameter for each content, and this is the main thing which makes it different from any other search portal or content portal. The classification of content is high. So when a user wants to read it, so from 13 crore content, reading a specific article is very difficult, but the person needs to filter the information fast, and then they can click in the content, and then that content will be available for like this. Similarly, I have just shown this for career development. I hope this will be more interesting, because here the GATE examination, JAM examination, then UGC NET examination, other examinations. So the place where it is written as solved, so there you will get the solutions also. These examination solutions are in process. So we will be able to see UGC NET. These are UG level. PG level, see only CSIR net, it is solved. So similarly, here SSC, CHSL Tier 1 solved. CDS examination for defense, that is we will get solved. So you can click here and you can get the solutions also. So this is question 1 to 5 and there is solutions. So these are English and then explanations also. Answer keys with solutions and explanation as I was mentioning. So railway, these recruitment boards, also question paper you will be able to see RRB, ALP solved, this is solved, NTPC solved. So gradually SBI, bank PO, then SBI clerical examinations solved. So this is very much useful for those who are preparing themselves for various competitive examinations. Similarly, researcher, you can click here, you will get various publisher. These publishers will be many things are these are open, some of these are open, some of these are closed also, but PubMed Central, I know it is open access. You can click here, see, and similarly you can see the open access author, you can search for the author also here. Then subject, what are the subjects available for PubMed Central, and different languages, resource type, what resource types available, and then content type. You can, I can show you by clicking on this. So if it cannot directly fetch it here, it will tell us to open the content in new tab. And from there you can go here and you can see the PDF, you can cite, and these are those who are researching, they can know, they knows more about it. Although the PDF is, you can download the PDF and HTML page is fully open in front of us. Similarly, patents and judicial resources are there. Cultural archives, I will directly come to the cultural archives. I can click here and you can see the different book, visual arts and all this. Prasar Bharati, as I was talking about Digital Library of India, that is DLI project, their books, all these are present in this cultural archive. I can select the Nehru archive. This is fetching, it is taking some time because it is trying to fetch the information from other servers. See this, selected works of Jawaharlal Nehru. The digital content is also very good. OCR scanning, I think, present. So similarly, you can see the newspaper archive. In newspaper archive also, suppose Amrita Bajar, many of you might be knowing about it. So suppose for it's 1872, but suppose I am going to 1947, August. So 14th August, I want to know in page what was the a day before India's independence. See, this is page 1. If I go to page 2, so it will be very, very useful for, and the digital content is also very good. We can read it also. So those who are working with history and they are doing some research, these contents are very, very useful to them. and that is present in this platform. So newspaper archives also you will be able to see other foreign newspapers and all. These I am keeping it for you to browse through. So this is the main verticals, and if you click directly in this reference section, then you can see what type of data we are having from SWAM courses, and those are all categorized here. Very good categorizations are there. You can click in each of these and you can come to know about all this data informations. Next is here one more thing is left, that is the login part. So I have accessed the whole portal, as there was a important instructions from the ministry that the information should be available without login. So these all are accessible. Now if you click in login and if you click in register now, you will be able to register yourself in this NDLI portal. So you can register here. Presently, this registration is very much important for some of the contents which are subscribed by NDLI, like South Asian Archive. So that is present in Cultural Archive and Newspaper Archive. So those are the archival informations. So if you are trying to access such contents, it will tell you that you should have a registration. As well as if you are trying to put a feedback to the NDLI portal, for such type of feedback also you need the registration. Without registration, so all the users or the students who will try to access, you can download information, see the information, but positively create a registration also. If it is needed, wherever it will be needed, you will be able to log in and download. So that will have, as well as many other features will be coming in near future. That is like you can create your own cart, you can create your own shelf, you can add the reading materials, your list of books in that shelf, like we add items in Flipkart, that these are my favorable things I want to purchase in future or something. So similar type of things for book racks, it will be coming. So for that purpose, the login will be very much necessary. Okay, so this was a small demonstration for NDLI. So this is, I have already mentioned, in Cultural Archives, you will get the Satyajit Ray Society and its information. So here also it is written, see, please log in to view the content. If you are not registered, you cannot view this content. So such type of some of the informations or data, if you really need, then for that you need to register. For NDLI Club, NDL Club is the say a department, or you can tell about that it is a section in NDL which takes care of the user awareness. Yeah, these things we have already discussed. So for other resources, I have seen that there are many students are also attending this session. So I have thought that I should put one slide for the One Nation, One Subscription. So there is One Nation, One Subscription portal, and this is very much useful for accessing e-content. So presently, all the various resources which are used by various colleges and universities, those are present in ONOS, and you just check whether your college is also a member of ONOS or not. If that is, you need to join, and there are steps written how to access and how to join or how to register. So from there, if you are trying to access from your home or somewhere, then you will be able to get the login, and with that login you will be able to access the resources. I will just try to show you Here, for example, I'm searching computer. So as soon as this is the way they have made this ONOS portal. Is very simple portal they have designed. As soon as I search, it shows me which content are available from which publisher and what are the formats available here. And if I click here, then it will redirect me for, so this DOI will redirect me to the actual content. It is verifying me. As I am accessing from IIT Kharagpur, and IIT Kharagpur has IP access, so using the IP access, I will directly come to this portal, and I will be able to access. So for your colleges, you have to just check the authentication process. Either it may be a IP access or it may be a user access, but using that, you can access this portal. Another portal is some of the open access content I have mentioned here. Many of you are aware of DOAG, that is Directory of Open Access Journals. So this is already I have mentioned the URL also. This is a portal which indexes the diverse open access journals around the world. So if I give, you can search in Google DOAG, so you will directly come to this platform. And here also same, you can search for different journals, different articles, and then it is open access. And like this you can search. And these contents are also very much useful for the users or the UG and PG research scholars for them. So, and these are all open access. You can click here and you can access. This is another portal, very much important for the students. Similarly, there is another DOAB, Directory for Open Access Books, that is DOABA-books.org. That site is also this site is also looks like this, and it has got a search interface here. I'm searching for immersive library environment, and if I search here, it gives me the content, and then you can immersive listening and immersive environment and all those you can search, and you can see the chapters important and you can read it. These are all open access. This is just I wanted to highlight. Many of we who are using it, they know it, and but for the student, it is a very useful site. That is open access Indian thesis. You can search in Google for Shodh Ganga. It is a InfluBNet project. All the Indian theses are hosted in this website, and it indexes all the theses and PhD thesis, and now it is a mandatory that you need to give your thesis and upload the thesis. The libraries are the nodal areas who will do the needful. So similarly, you can browse department wise and university and departments like this. I'm just clicking 1, 2. First one, I am just trying to. Site is a little bit slow. So it will come something like this, and then you can go to different keywords and discover the content. Similarly, there are two different other sites. ePathshala. ePathshala is a NIC hosted site that is for schools. The contents are school and school information, school contents. NCERT, CBSE contents are available in this portal. Various video and text content are available. It's like this. You can click in ePathshala. See, for the students, for the teachers, educators, parents. So if I click in this and then e-resources, it is telling me video, and then I can select Hindi, senior secondary. As soon as I select, it shows me such type of dialogue with history 4 and all this. Is video based learning for school students. Similarly, InflipNet has EPG Pathshala. That also I will just show. It is very simple. In the home page, there is a student corner. You can click here. And if I click, as soon as you click here, it is directly telling me, see, 22,000 modules, text and videos. So if you search for your subject area where you are interested, and then suppose, for example, I'm clicking in food technology. I have selected and it gives me the content in like this. You can read it, you can download and print it also. So this is a very useful content. It has a very hit ratio is very high. You can see this, and many students of UG and PG are using this portal for their different subjects and all. See, visual arts and also Urdu and zoology and all. Other two are already discussed. That is NPTEL. So NPTEL and SWAM both are having video content in their portal. The most interesting part of these two portals are they offer certificates. If I go to NPTEL, you can see the different, you can explore now unique courses available for self-study, and you can enroll for the examinations. I can explore any one of them. And then suppose there is a introduction to launch vehicle analysis and design. So Professor Joshi and then IT Bombay. I can click here. So you can read about the abstract. You can see the downloads and if things are available. And these are all. You can see for the certificates, what type of certificate. So, and it is how many week courses. So week 1, these are the lectures which are available, and you can enroll for this course and you can go for SWAM certification. So it's written here. So it's well planned, and most importantly, these certificates and are having credits, and that credits gets added in your education curriculum. So you just need to know from your college or university or institution that which course you need to do, a simple guidelines you need, and then how those certifications, if you clear, then how that is getting added into your curriculum. That is very, very important here. And then you can learn about new things, new technologies from these places. Similarly, SWAM is also having, and they can give you a certificate, NPTEL online certification. So I have found many students doing computer courses from NPTEL, and they get this government certificate, and then or SWAM certificate after appearing for the computer-based exams. So these are the e-resources that are being discussed, I have discussed, and those are very much important for your education purpose. Next, I also added a topic that is with others, that is plagiarism. Those who are writing papers, and that is for researchers, because for UG, PG and researcher, so when you are going through the digital content, e-content, so I always put this sensitive topic of plagiarism along with such discussions, because on digital platform what we are having a tendency we can do unknowingly more, that we can copy something and we put it somewhere else, and then we get into discussions of plagiarism, that we have taken somebody's idea, we have taken somebody's concept, or we have taken a write up from a digital platform and put it in my things. So this is very, very important and to discuss for when we are going for the e-resources, because previously the content was present in the book. So what you need to read the book, and then again when you are writing in a note copy, naturally your own language comes in. All these gadgets gives us a very easy way to just copy 2 3 lines, and then we can put it in our article. So that's the place where there are the copy paste occurs, and it comes into a topic of plagiarism. That is important. So that is what is the meaning. So when it comes to copy, like for example in my whole PPT I have used many images. Some of the images I have drawn it. Some of the images are the logo, along with I have given the URL. Suppose for example I have taken this image from internet, and I do not give from where I have taken this image. This is a e-content or e-resource content, and I am not giving any link to this, any source link. So that means I have taken. I am not giving any credit to the person who have drawn or designed this object or item. That is the plagiarism. And without giving necessary credit, make you use of others' thought is plagiarism. And plagiarism is a serious academic offense. That is a very important thing I want to tell. So we students need to understand that there are various types. Again, for discussing this type, I was thinking that from where I have came to know. So I mentioned this source, that this is the source, and there may be a direct copy paste, there may be a paraphrasing copy paste, there may be patch writing like a mosaic. Some total from a total paragraph I have taken 2 3 lines from different places, that is teaching this writing. And self plagiarism, I have written an article somewhere in some journal, and again same article, some paragraph I am using it, reusing it. So these type of other type of plagiarisms also do so, but naturally one word is thing that common, that is I am taking the concept and not giving the acknowledgement. So when you are doing such type of things, grown up, we are doing such type of things, it comes under the purview of plagiarism. So it is applicable. UGC says it is applicable for research paper, thesis, book chapters, books, dissertations. For which it is not applicable, it is not necessary to check for assignments, term papers, projects or coursework, essay, answer script, something like this. So for this, UGC says it is not necessary to check it, but still students should not do it. And similarity checks excludes the plagiarism if all quoted works. If I put it, suppose honesty is the best policy, and I have put it into quotes, then this term will be out of, it is excluded. So if I given references, if I given bibliography, even table of content, or preface, acknowledgements, generic terms, laws, these are excluded because Suppose for example H2O is a symbol. I will be using, you will be using, and many other persons will be using. So there is nothing copy paste here. But when I take some idea and do not give acknowledgement, that is the place where it is the thing. So these are the what I have already told, exclusions. Now how you should address, this is very important, how you should address for avoiding this plagiarism. So you do your own research. So I have shown you many e-resources, open access e-resources, NDLI portal e-resources, and other platforms, and InfluNet platforms, then thesis platforms. You do your own research and analysis. Then when you are writing a content, first of all, you write with your own words. If you are taking a content from somebody's thesis or some other e-resource content or anywhere, then you please put a citation for that source. This is very important. Put quotation marks, quotes mark for some direct quotes from this, or paraphrase or summarize with your own words. So you put your own words. Use some detection tool, whether there is any detection or not, and then follow UGC guidelines and institution guidelines before you submit. So before your submission, all these things you need to do. So next is very importantly, you can say that what is the rule. So UGC has given a notification since 2018, and in other till date also various in its notice, it mentions that it has 4 levels. If the software, there is a software like Turnitin and others, Drillbit and others, if that software tells that your similarity index is up to 10%, then it is level 0, that is acceptable. But if it is level 1, then it is 10 to 20, 40%, it is level 1. So UGC mentioned what some steps I will be showing you. These things needs to be done. If it is 2, that is 40 to 60%, then level 2, it is more severe. And if the similarity index is more than 60%, then it is level 3. And there are penalties for all these things. So what is that? So for it is minor, no penalty for level 0. But for level 1, such students shall ask to revise the script, and in a stipulated time period, you need to resubmit. If it is your similarity index is 40 to 60, students should be barred from submitting a revised script for a period of 1 year. And more than, so all these percentages are when you have submitted, and then organization or the institute found these type of percentage. So I suggest, as I was showing in my slide, so before you submit, you should check with a detection tool what is the similarity index, and you should always find that keep yourself within 10%. If it is more than that, then you should avoid submitting it. The main thing, it comes when you are using AI. So this is the most important place where I would like to highlight, and I will show you one to demo with it also, because now a student can write a quote in ChatGPT that tell me details more about metadata, digital metadata or NDLI metadata, and then take that content and put it in the article or in your research as a e-resource content from anywhere, from any AI platform. I was just seeing the internet, I mentioned the source also, that in AI, in India, AI is used for finding information and for many. So this percentage is growing every day for video creation, image creation, writing, summarizing the documents. So we upload a document and we tell that ChatGPT, just summarize the document and give me in 2 paragraphs. So and these percentage are using. So we must use AI or tools like ChatGPT, but again, we should not directly copy paste the material. So I will show you what happens with that. So we can use it for our research purpose. We can use it for our writing text. We can use it for any other research activities. For example, I was going through one article where the researcher have given every data of chemicals, various chemicals, to AI. And then researcher had given a prompt to AI that generate the periodic table for me. And the periodic table what it generated, it is 90% similar to the Mendeleev's periodic table. So this is a very big thing for AI, and AI are being used for such type of researches, such of data analysis. So those are good part for AI. But if we take the idea of AI, if we take the creativity of AI and we put it as if it is my creativity, then of course it comes into the purview of plagiarism. So I will show you that these are the some of the pros and cons. Like you can enhance your creativity and you can use it for plagiarism detection and all, but you should not use it unethically. Like I have generated some text from AI and pasting it for my article publication and etc. So those are the ethical part. So here I have just considered from a article, I've taken their experimental photo, that there is a assignment, student does a chat GPT and then with a quillboard modifies the text and tests in Turnitin. So in Turnitin it gives him 0% plagiarism. So same thing from online blog, he copies something, gives a prompt to the chat GPT for that content, copied content, make it plagiarism free, and that content is being checked and it is coming plagiarism free, 0% plagiarism, but and 100% unique. So this is a activity for making plagiarism free, because he is not copying from any e-resource on any, he is copying and modifying it from chat GPT. But now these softwares are modified and they give plagiarism report as well as AI report. I will be showing it now. So this is a general conclusion. Recommendation I will come later. First I will come. There are two various software platforms like Turnitin. Many persons of you might be knowing about it. Then CopyLeaks, then Quillbot. So quickly I'll go to ChatGPT. I am giving a write one para on digital library services. So suppose I have written one prompt like this, and then there is a portal called CopyLeak. So it is copyleaks.com. So there is AI text detector. From ChatGPT, I am taking this text. I am pasting it in AI detector and I'm making a scan. It's checking for the Cloudflare. See, now it is, although I am 100% sure that if I run it in any plagiarism software, that is Turnitin or Drillbit or somewhere, it will be 0%, because I am not copying it from any resources, content resource, but I have copied it from a chat GPT. So these softwares are the advanced software. They are being created in such a way, they now testing whether you are copying from any GPT or not. And they are showing me 100%. And again, there is one more software, Quillbot. This is a grammar writing and your paraphrasing software. And in this software, there is a AI humanizer. So if I take the same text and I paste it here and I tell it to humanize it. So it has modified this content and again told me, written that information as if a human being has written this content. Now I am taking this and pasting it here. Let me see what it tracks. See, it is again telling me it is again AI based content. So the detection tools are now gradually becoming very, very advanced. They are able to track. So now our do's and don'ts and recommendations are, we will be practicing about the norms for plagiarism. So plagiarism is plagiarism whether intentional or accidental. It is accidental or intentional whether, but it is a copy. It can lead to severe consequences, rejections, reputation damage, or any other legal actions. So this we should avoid, and this avoid can be done when we read the e-resource content that till now whatever we have discussed and write it of your own. One. Second is when we are using ethical practices, because we not copying from any e-resource content, but copying from a GPT content will also be unethical. Might be today your content, the content, if someone's content is not being tracked by the copyleft or detector, AI detector, but tomorrow some more advanced features. So we will always use our creativity for writing practices, but we will use the AI tool for our development and more benefits for the society. We think for that angle. And students and researchers should focus on developing their analytical critical thinking skills. So with this, I will just say that we should practice the discussed things, and we will and I will like to take the questions now. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, your present is a nice presentation. Even
Yeah.
this topic is presently very important. Sir, few words. Enlist. Sir, few
Yes,
words.
sir. Few
Present status of enlist, sir.
present status of
Enlist.
enlist enlist documents of infringement.
Yes, yes, sir.
Actually, that I will check and I will give it because for our IIT Kharagpur, we are queries or questions.
So, sorry, if there is no question, then we are going to conclude today's discussion.
Okay, sir.
Is there any question? Any
Okay,
question
I
from
am
anybody?
giving my email ID.
Okay.
That if anybody is having any queries also afterwards for working with the NDLI platform, he or she is welcome to send me a mail, and I will be replying to that query. So I have just submitted my email ID here in the chat. So you can take a note.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Roy. It's
Thank
a
you, sir.
splendid lecture on these topics, which will be of great help to the teachers as well as researchers and all the participants, because the days are coming for newer research and what should be the how the repositories are to be found out and how the resources are to be judged and they should be used. It's a very good platform, and you have enlightened us with lots of unknown things. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. And we wish that in the future also, and there will be any problem with regard to all these things, we will be calling you again and again to this platform. Thank you, sir, very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So on the part of the participants, tomorrow's lecture session will begin at 11 a.m. and that will be by Dr. Bornali Roy from NSOU. And the topic is digital and online learning. The next session from 12 to 1 will be the role of social networking in promoting modern education system by Mohammad Rafiqul Alam. So if there is any other thing, if there is any other query with regard to this program or any query on the part of yours on any issues regarding this program, you can put it on the WhatsApp group. But one thing is that there should be attendance. Attendance is gradually coming to a little poor. So attendance must have to be 75%, or else there will be problem on the part of us to issue you with the certificates. So try to remain present in all the sessions. Thank you. Thank you for today. We'll be meeting tomorrow at 11. Thank you.
ল্যাপটপটা গিয়ে রেখে দিবে কালকে চার্জ দিতে সকালে